We would like to add a few little details of what's happened now since this video has been made. One news that we got just last week is that there's a couple of youth of Oroville who are inspired by our project and want to learn from us. So they are going to move in for the next 6 months to 1 year, and we're going to incubate them, which means teaching them about how we do our meetings, nonviolent communication, and our deep sharings, as well as helping them to build a house. So that's one great news we've had this week. Andreas will share the next news that we have.
So, hello everyone. Again, apologies for the technical issues. And one other thing that's happening right now is that we're building a place called Maloca. So, Maloca means ceremonial house in indigenous communities in South America. And as you might have seen in the film, we like to collaborate with different experts and units. We're collaborating with the unit processing all the garbage. So we test some eco bricks made of garbage, and we're using mud to plaster them and traditional kit for the roofing. And our dream now is to collaborate with an Australian architect so we can learn and create and hopefully do in an educational way a floor made of cob. So this place could host educational programs on sustainability.
Then we have one other project. Now here is monsoon time, so it's the moment where normally we start to grow and create a vegetable garden. So the idea is to create a sensorial garden. So it's a special garden with we select a plant for the beauty, or for the smell, or for the touching. So to use all our sense, and we collaborate for that with the Tamarai. So also the village kids can go in this garden, and also we want to make activity also for the Aurovillian kids to have a place where they can meet and stay together and make some workshop like for instrument music with the recycled material and other workshop for the kids.
So, yes, the other news, what's happened right now, we are completing the last room in our house. We are doing the last bits, closing the walls and putting up the doors, and started already to work to doing massage in our land, in our earthquake dome. Which is really nice structure, build it with natural materials. So yeah, we are on the end to complete the last building. So yeah, we are almost done.
As India is also opening up after COVID, we're now thinking about next steps around how to hold courses on the land, and we'll be planning a few maybe shorter courses on either permaculture or connection with nature or community building coming up in the next few months. It's also, like Meera said, it's monsoon here. I don't know if you're hearing, but it's just started raining also. And part of our work has been trying to be water secure, water sustainable, because we're living in an area of extreme potential water shortage in the coming years. So part of that is trying to be independent from that. So we've been harvesting rainwater from 2 of our roofs, which goes into about tanks of around 20,000 liters of water, which at least in the monsoon time keeps us not dependent on groundwater anymore. But our real interest is to also expand and get a few more tanks so we can be sustainable and not depend on groundwater for at least for a time longer, especially as we've been receiving constant rains in the past 2 years. So that's really a big part of how we see ourselves moving forward. Another project, and this is a bit more do-it-yourself, is we have a shipping container on the land. So it's been so far used as storage for our tools. But we now want to modify it so it can also become potentially a dormitory for volunteers coming in. So we have a few exciting projects and work coming up. So that's regarding our next steps. Now, after watching the film, I'm sure you have questions, you have reflections. I invite you to hold up just a little bit longer for a few more minutes. Part of our interactive session with you was also to take you through a small dreaming process to give you a little bit of a taste of what we did. 5 years ago, each of us came with a dream. And in the next few minutes, we invite you also to dream of the possibilities of the future we can help create. So, saying that, I invite you to make yourself comfortable. Wherever you are, you could be seated on the floor, on a chair, you can lie down, and make whatever adjustments you need to be comfortable. If it feels comfortable, you can close your eyes. Otherwise, just lower your gaze, soften your focus, just to help you go within. Start to notice your natural breathing. No need to change it. Just being aware whether you're breathing in or out, and watching that natural flow as best you can. As you breathe out, start to imagine your stresses and concerns are flowing from your mind down onto the floor and into the earth. With each exhalation, allow your body to release another layer of tension. Allow yourself to let go. Let your body become heavy and sink into wherever you're sitting, lying down. Just feel yourself melting like an ice cube, relaxing into the ground. Allowing yourself to surrender into something deeper. In this state, in your mind, you see yourself awakening from a deep and restful nap, a sleep filled with happy dreams. It is right now the morning of 16th October 2031, exactly 10 years from today. As you awaken, you realize your body is feeling light, that you're floating in the sky, looking down either on Oroville, if that's your home, or any other place that you would like to call home 10 years from now. This place is your dream home. The landscape reflects this, the people reflect it. Imagine a place that you would like to see yourself living in 10 years. What are you seeing? Are you seeing a farm, a forest, many of them? Is this place a city, transformed into your ideal city? Or is it both, integrated? Are you somewhere very far from people? Are you seeing buildings? If so, what kind of buildings are you seeing? What are the qualities of this place? How does your day look like? How do you feel about living here? As you float around this future dream home or land or community, invisible, you start to notice what is different from where you are right now. Is the change something that's outside? Maybe it's not. What has changed for you from this present moment in your life? Is the change in yourself? How are you interacting, thinking, feeling? What is at the heart of this change? Maybe there's a single word or a theme that jumps out to you. Can you feel yourself slowly moving away from this dream future place? And feel the pull back into your body, back into your room, noticing any sounds you hear around you in the room, noticing any sensations you feel in your body. Start moving your fingers and toes, bringing yourself back into the present. Taking your time. When you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Take your time, really dreaming about what you hope to see realized for your life and the place you would like to live in 10 years. If you have a piece of paper, you can jot down what came up for you or draw things that came up for you in the next few minutes. Or just move your body into a position to just as a memory of this moment. Find a way to remember. If you'd like to share with us what came up for you, we can spend the next some time doing that. If you have any questions that's come up for you, it's also the time. You can share it on the chat for others to see, or you can raise your hand and we can make sure that it's answered.